Welcome back, you guys. I am so excited to be here. It's been like over a week since I filmed and I've missed it so much. I feel alive again. I know that's so dramatic, but that's how I really feel. So I have some super exciting news, like for real exciting. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Plus I have some new products I wanted to try out. The main one being the Nutty by Nature from Ensley Rain. I created this really fun look. I'm excited to share this full basket with you guys and tell you everything that's going on. Hopefully you're interested because we're gonna get started. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands and fall makeup, grungy makeup. Literally, I love all things makeup. But if you like those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. Don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And with that being said, let's talk about the products real quick. So, as for the main thing I want to talk about in this video, like I said, it's the Nutty by Nature. It's a little 6-pan that Ensley Rain has done. They've already shown the next one. They're doing one a month for the year, and I'm so excited to see what they all look like, and hopefully I love them all and want to collect them all. But if you guys are interested in this, it retails for $30 before a code, and if you need a code, you can use mine. It is AOML, and it will save you 10% off of your order. And if you want to know what AOML stands for, it's my channel name, Ashes on My Lashes. But yes, I think it's beautiful. Hopefully you guys really love the swatches. I think it's swatched very beautifully. But I also picked up the Dewdrops palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. I picked up their recent collection and I love the shimmers so much that I was like, I gotta pick this up too, and I did. And I do swatch this later on in the video, so I don't want to like show swatches here and there because the ones I show you are probably even better anyways. But I also picked up my correct shade in the Tear foundation, the Bella Beauty Bar Shimmer Stay, the Bella Beauty Bar mascara. Like, there's a lot of good things in here, and I'm so excited to get ready with you guys and tell you all the stuff that's been going on and my exciting news. But I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys zoomed in and we're gonna create this look. Editing Heather is really freaking astounded that I managed to get more lipstick on my teeth than I did on my actual lips. But let's go ahead and move on back to the video. I am so excited to play with some of these products. Some are newer favorites, some are old favorites, but I'm really excited to create a look with this little 6-pan by Ensley Rain. I think it's going to be a blast. So to start this out, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Wow Glow sunscreen. I use this as primer every day. It's my favorite. It looks so pretty under makeup, and I have mine, I mean foundation, but I have mine in the shade Sunbeam. I just think it makes your skin look so like hydrated and just flawless. Like, look how pretty that is on the skin. My skin could use all the help that it can get, to be honest. So I'm just going to add some more of this to my forehead. I really miss you guys. I mean, I've uploaded, I think I missed one video in the last like 2 weeks, but I've actually not filmed a video in like a week and a half. So I've really missed filming and being here on YouTube. But we had such a great time in Columbus at the Cyndi Lauper concert. There was some stuff that happened too that was really crazy, but I do plan on doing a video on all of that and showing you guys some stuff from, you know, our time while we were gone. We had a blast, but I just gotta like get caught up on some of this other stuff first before I can actually sit down and film that video. But now I want to go into this Tier Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. So I have mine in the shade 22N, which is Shell Beige. I picked this up on Amazon. I actually picked these two up first. I was trying to shade match myself. Neither one of these are even close to me, so I grabbed another one. But the first time I tried this, I actually did not like it, and someone told me to watch Robert Welsh's video, which I'm glad they did, because I was using it wrong, and that's why I didn't like it. So if you are interested in picking this up, or maybe like me, you don't like it, I suggest checking out his video on it. But ever since I watched it, I have been enjoying it a lot better. It seems to go like so freaking far with the smallest amount of product. It's insane. So the reason I wanted to make this video a more get ready with me style is because I actually have some really exciting news. So before I share the news, a lot of you guys I know already know because you've been here for a while, but I do have a lot of new subscribers. But the reason I fell like so in love with colorful makeup, colorful eyeshadow, and indie brands is because of Angelica Nyquist. She's the first person I started watching that does colorful eyeshadow. I've always been like so inspired by her. I absolutely love her. She's one of the first channels I started watching, and I can, you know, honestly say I don't think I would be here right now talking to you guys in this video if I had never came across her channel, because like the start of that passion and love for makeup really came from watching her. So the exciting news is I get to go on one of her group trips that she's having to Greece. It's in May, and I'm so freaking excited. It's literally all I can think about. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait. So I've never been out of the country. I've actually never even been on an airplane. That part makes me a little nervous, but I have always said that before I leave the world, I want to have been on an airplane. I don't want like fear to drive my life. And I've done that for a very long time. So yeah, but I'm so excited. It's all I can think about. I'm so excited that I finally get to meet her and that I get to have this experience. It's like truly a dream come true. And I don't know what I just got on my face, but yeah, I'm just, I don't even know like what to think. I don't know what to wear, or like there's so much stuff I have to do before then, like get a passport, and you know, like there's like I have to learn everything about like airlines and the laws and rules, and like there's a whole lot. And I'm gonna try to learn like some Greek for when I'm over there, but oh my god, it's such a dream come true. And I'm so lucky that I share my life with someone who not only understands how exciting this is for me, but actually pushed me into going, because I was a little on the fence about it at first. I mean 9 days, because I'm gonna stay an extra day. Plus, if you include like the flying aspect of it, I'm going to be gone like 9.5 days. And that's a long time, especially with our 5 dogs and knowing that Amanda's like going to have to do everything to care for them while I'm gone, which she pretty much already does now because I'm always up here filming. But I'm so freaking excited, and I'm happy that she's excited for me too. And I could not wait to share it with you guys. I am going to try to buy a new vlog camera, so I will be able to vlog while I'm gone. That will be like my first full vlog video that I'm going to do, because I really want to be able to capture all of that on camera. Look how good this looks. I think it's so beautiful. And like I said, a lot goes a long way. But yeah, it's truly such a dream come true. and it's so beautiful. One of the places that we're going is Athens, Greece. And I've been like looking everything up online, and it's so freaking beautiful. I just cannot believe that I get to do that. So I'm gonna go off camera and do my brows real quick, and I'll be right back to share some more with you guys. I am back with the brows, and I wanna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. I have it in the shade Swan, which is actually really light, but you see the dark circles I'm working with. So I think this is okay. Like, I think if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of dark circles like I do, you might actually really love this. But for me, I need a little more coverage. But I'm definitely not mad that I picked it up. I can't remember if this was a new release or a re-release though. So if you guys know the answer to that, let me know down below. So I'm just going to use my concealer brush from Singe Beauty. The letters and numbers are gone off of it, but I really love this brush. See what I mean with how light this is? I definitely should have went up a shade. But now back to what we were talking about. But back to what I wanted to talk about before I went off camera to do my brows. I know a lot of you already know my story and stuff because you've been here for a while and you've seen my video. I'll pop the thumbnail up somewhere on the screen if you guys, you know, want more details about everything. But I am an addict. I've been in recovery for almost 3 years. December 21st will make 3 years. And I actually have been homeless multiple times, but the last time was 3 years ago. And basically, so I ended a relationship that I was in. We both had relapsed at the time, and you know, it was kind of understandable for her to relapse because she had lost someone really close to her, like quite a few people actually back to back. And I've been through that too, and it's rough, but we both had relapsed, and our relationship took a very abusive, traumatic, really messed up turn because we were both like struggling with addiction. We weren't sleeping, like it was a whole thing. But anyways, I went from that relationship and I moved out of state. There was somebody at my house that was able to give me a ride to a previous place I had lived at in West Virginia. And I moved out of state and was homeless for 3 months, almost 4. And I went through hell. I was trying to get back on my feet, and I got a job where I walked to work, and it was like 2.5 freaking hours. It was hell. But I got back on my feet, and you know, the better things got. Eventually I started to want to be sober again, and I have not looked back since. So now you see me here on YouTube. Obviously my life is way better than it was then. It's way better than it's ever been, and it's just so crazy that I went from that and now I'm going to Greece. It's so crazy. And especially that I get to meet Angelica too. It's like such a full circle moment. Like I was headed on a completely different path to nowhere, and now like, oh, it's like I'm so grateful because I know what it's like to have literally nothing, and now I feel like I have everything. Like being here on YouTube, I already felt like the luckiest person alive in the whole world. And now it's like, it's just, I can't even find the words. Like just being here with you guys has really just changed my whole life. And it feels like this is like something that, you know, is like the universe saying that they're proud of me, and it makes me feel really proud of myself. I'm so glad that I'm in a better place now, and a very happy, healthy relationship. And I'm the best version of myself today. So if you yourself are struggling with addiction, or, you know, maybe not even that, but you're struggling just financially or in life in general, I hope that my story can show you that it doesn't have to stay that way. It might be a bad year, a bad couple of years, but it doesn't have to be a bad life. And that took me my whole life to learn that. Let me get this hair out of my bronzer. Ew, it's so gross. It was a dog hair. Anyways, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. But I'm just excited. I just can't tell you like how excited I have been to come home and get to film this video and share this with you guys. I know a lot of you are going to be really excited for me, and I really appreciate that so much. It means the world to me. So I'm using this Singe Beauty F01 brush. I think it's technically like a foundation brush. Works great for cream products too. But yeah. Ugh, I'm nervous. I don't know what to wear. Like, I'm going to have to buy clothes. I'm going to have to look up stuff on like Greece trends, and from what I'm reading, the temperature will be like in the high 60s, low 70s. And I need to see like what that actually feels like over there, so I can figure out what to buy to wear, because summer clothes are not something I have a whole lot of, because I hate shopping for summer clothes, to be honest, because I could live my life hidden away behind a hoodie forever, and when it's summertime, it's kind of hard to hide the things that I don't like. So I know that's a terrible thing to say, but it's true if I'm going to be honest. So I gotta figure out what the heck I should pack, but I'm so excited. I don't know if Samantha March is coming on this trip too. I really, really hope so. They have been doing that a lot lately. And if you guys aren't familiar with Angelica's channel, I'll have it linked down below. She's amazing, and there's a reason I've loved her content for so long. She is incredibly talented, and I highly recommend you guys checking her out. And I also forgot to tell you, I'll have all of these products that I'm using linked down below in my description box. Okay, so now I'm going to set my base with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I've really been enjoying this a lot. I love this velour puff from Unearthly Cosmetics too. I'll link it down below as well. Hopefully I won't forget, but if I do, just let me know and I will add the link. But I've been enjoying this powder. I think it looks really beautiful on the skin. I typically only use this one for my face though, and I use the DANESSA MYRICKS Evolution Powder in the shade 1 under the eyes, because I need some brightness help. Because it's still like right there, it doesn't want to seem to cover under the eyes. But in all fairness, I mean, it's a lot to cover. I have a hair on my nose and it's driving me absolutely freaking crazy, and I can't find it. But I just like to take the powder and kind of tap it on the back of my hand and then just dab it in. And I really love the look of that one as well. Look, my skin looks so smooth and flawless. It makes me super happy. So I've also been freaking loving the Singe Beauty blushes. I have all 4 shades, but for this look I want to use Risky Raisin and Persistent Persimmon. I think these are so freaking beautiful. So I'm just going to use this Singe Beauty F05 brush, and I'm going to put Risky Raisin back here on the back half of the cheeks. This is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. I'm sure you guys have seen and heard tons about them. And, you know, I've talked about them a lot on my channel as well, but they have like the perfect amount of sheen to them. The pigmentation is beautiful. You can, you know, sheer them out. You can build them up for deeper skin tones and stuff. I highly recommend you check them out, but I love all 4 shades. I think they're beautiful. Even the pink one, which pink is not even my favorite color of blush, but I like that one as well. Like, look at that. But I like doing ombre blush looks with these. So now we're going to go into the PERSIMMON. I'm so excited to play with this little palette. And they've already sneak peeked the next one, which has a cute little rabbit, I think, on there. I can't remember. I'll pop it up on the screen for you guys, though. Like, look how beautiful these look together. And then I'll go back in with Risky Raisin and just add a little more back here. Add some dimension. I always go like crazy nuts with my blush. But you've seen that it, like, I had to actually sit and build it up. But I think it's such a gorgeous formula. After I get done filming this video, I'm going to film a video called This or That. I don't know if it will be up first or if this one will be. But it's basically going to be like, I'm going to go through my collection and find similar palettes. And we're going to decide which one is better, this or that. And it's going to be fun. I am blushed to the high heavens. Absolutely love that. So now I'm going to set it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrushed Flawless Setting Spray. And then I'm going to go in with highlighter. I just like to melt this all down first. And then the highlighter I feel like melts better into the skin that way. I need to get me a little fan for up here so I can dry this. And then after it like starts to dry down, I like to go over it with my sponge. And that setting spray just adds the life right back to your face. I love that. So you know I have to use my Fenty Beauty Demi Glow highlighter. I have a huge pan in this already. I love this so much. I will definitely repurchase this once I run out, but it's my favorite. It just looks so wet looking on the face, and I think it's so beautiful. Like, look at that. It's sickening. This will probably be one that I take with me. And I'm excited to do like shop with me videos for the trip and everything. And you guys can help me pick out my makeup. Maybe we'll do a live. That could be really fun. And like go through my collection together while we pick it out. This highlighter is just so freaking glossy. But after I do that, I just like to take my blush brush and kind of go over it. And it helps kind of blend it all in together. I think that's really pretty. So I would love to know which new releases you guys are excited about. I actually just posted episode 13 of the Should We Buy It series, which I actually filmed like a week and a half ago, and time just got away from me. So a lot of this stuff is considered old technically, so I'm gonna have to film another one really soon. But at this very moment, there's so many cool things coming. We have the new launch from Unearthly Cosmetics, the new launch from Odin's Eye, which is so freaking beautiful as well. Bella Beauty Bar sneak peeking a new thing. I have already saw the new Gourmand Girl palette. It's so freaking good. And Unearthly has something coming as well. And it's my favorite from them that they have released in quite a minute. It's so freaking beautiful. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. My video with both of those products will be up as soon as I'm allowed to post them at this very second. I don't have the Gourmand Girls one yet, but I can't wait to get it. She's supposed to be sending it to me soon, but if she doesn't, I will definitely be picking it up because it's gorgeous. Had to put the nose ring back in. But now we are going to play with the palette, if I can figure out what I did with it. But we have Nutty by Nature. I love the freaking name of this. It's so cute. And a cute little squirrel on the front. I'm pretty sure it is a rabbit in the other one. But I think this is really beautiful. I actually really love this color story. There's quite a few looks I see with it. So you could do this throughout the crease, this in the inner corner to brighten up, this to deepen up, and then do squirrely on the lid. Or you could do in a nutshell in the crease, nut job on the outer corner, forget me not on the inner corner, and then secret stash on the lid. And of course you could do any kind of variation of that. You could do these three and then blend out the deeper one with the shade in a nutshell. Like, there's quite a few looks I can see. I think it's a really pretty palette, and I'm super excited to have my hands on it. I can't wait to see like the other palettes that are going to release in this little collection. I think it's a really fun concept, and I am here for it. But I'm going to get my brushes out, and we're going to plan a look. I'm going to challenge myself and try to do a look with all of the shades if I can. The only one I'm a little worried about, because the only one I'm really worried about is this one, because I don't think it's going to go well with all of these other ones in the same look, but I'm going to try. I also want to try to pull this in. I picked up the new Dewdrops palette, and it's beautiful. I also got in the Ghost Town. Hold on, let me grab them. So I picked up this little palette from Ladybug Glow, and I actually got a code from them now. It's AOML 10. But this palette is so freaking pretty, so much prettier in person than it looks online, and I'm excited to create something with this. I don't know if I'll do like a full YouTube video or if I'll just do like some kind of Instagram reel. That hair is still on my nose. I swear I'm not picking my nose. But I also picked up the Ghost Town USA from Nomad. I'm only showing you these because I would like to know which ones you guys are interested in seeing looks with, if any, because I do want to film with them if you guys are interested. But I'm so glad that I picked these up. They are beautiful. I have a code with Nomad as well, and it's AOML. I'm trying to get 10 sales before the year's up, so they will put me on like their permanent list, affiliate list, so fingers crossed. But I also picked up this one. What is it? Haunted Europe. And I wanted this one when it launched. I don't remember why I didn't pick it up. I think at the time I really couldn't afford to, but it's beautiful, and I'm really glad that I picked it up. I know these are a lot of people's favorites, so I'm super excited to have them in my collection. So then, if you guys seen the video, you already know about this, but Amanda surprised me with picking up all of the Fantasy Cosmetic palettes I did not have, and I was so freaking excited. I'm still so excited. So I quickly want to show these with you as well. I think I'm going to do like a, let me see how many I have, like a 4 palettes type of video with all of these so that I can like get some looks out with them and gather my thoughts, because I would like to rank all of my palettes from them. But there are 7 palettes here. I would like to do a ranking with them eventually, but she picked up the Enchanted Garden. I had to skip on this one, but it's so pretty. It's so much prettier in person than it looked online. I really love this muted fall color story, but I'm really super excited for these 9 pans as well. So we have the Bard, which I love this color story. Right up my freaking alley. It's such a beautiful like fall dream. And then Rogue. Oh, you guys know how much I love blues and purples. This has blues, greens, and purples. I think it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to create some looks with this. And then we have the Fighter palette. And I mentioned in that video, they have a spot on their website where like some palettes will have a scratched mirror or the packaging or something will be scratched, and they sell those discounted if you guys are interested in that. But I love this one. It's such a beautiful like cool tone color story. And then the Warlock, this is another one of my favorite color stories out of this bunch. I think it's so freaking pretty. I love this murky green with the shade Power, or packed with Occult in Eldritch. That's so beautiful. This one I think is my favorite out of these though, and it's the Druid. I love the artwork on all of these, but this one is probably my favorite. But this color story is so freaking gorgeous. I cannot wait to put this on my eyes. It's so beautiful. And then last we have Sorcerer, and this one is so bright and beautiful and fun, and I love it. I could see myself really enjoying a lot of these color stories. But let me know which ones you guys would like to see looks with first, like which one of these palettes, and do you want looks with the Nomad palette? I would love to hear your thoughts. But now let's get into the eye look. I'm so excited to play with this palette. I think it's so pretty. So I want to start out with the shade Nutty Neighbor right here. And I'm just doing that on this Sigma E27. And I just want to put this here in the inner corner. I should have patted that out. Whoops. I just love the Ensley Rain matte formula. I think it's fantastic. So I've heard a few people say that the new Bella Beauty Bar collab they've been sneak peeking is with Unearthly Cosmetics. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm excited to see. I've actually not tried them. And you guys know how much I love mixing warm and cool tones together. I think it's so fun. But I'm just building this up slowly and blending it out a little as I go. I've been wanting to play with this. It's been sitting here and I could not wait to get home to open my packages. Okay, so actually accidentally took that up a little high, but now I want to go into In a Nutshell, and I'm just doing that on this E38 diffuse crease brush from Sigma, and I'm going to use that to blend this out. I think it's going to tie in like the shirt really well. I'm a flannel girl through and through. I love flannel. But I'm just using this brush to blend on the edges. I'm also going to take this small shader brush from Singe Beauty and go back into that shade Nut Job and just run this down here along the lower lash line, at least half. And then I'll take that mustard shade and put it there. Nutty Neighbor. We've all had one of those. And I might as well just take some of that up here as well. Then I'm going to go back into In a Nutshell and use that to blend out this outer edge down here. I'm excited to see what this looks like. What this look looks like. No wonder I'm always so tongue-tied. So now I'm going to deepen it up again with Nut Job. So funny. I want to make sure that it goes up higher than my crease because I do have slightly hooded eyes and I want to be able to see it all. Okay, so now I'm going to use the edge of this E07 from Singe to pick up more of that shade Nut Job. This allows you to get like really close to that lash line. I love this little brush. It's good for shimmers as well. But so is this tapered one. Oh, that one picks up even the most difficult shades to pick up. Okay, so now I'm going to use that tapered one, and I'm going to dive into this shade Forget Me Nut. Oh, I love a shade name that makes me laugh. But I just want to build this up here in the inner corner. Look how pigmented that is. This matte crease reminds me of bumblebees. And I think that's it for the mattes. I think this is so pretty. But now I'm going to go in with the... No, I'm not going to use the NYX Glitter Glue. I have another product. I actually picked up two things from Bella Beauty Bar. And one of them is the Shimmer Stay. I have been wanting to use this, so I'm really excited. You can buy it in the white version and the clear. I picked up the clear, but this is a big old tube. I'm wondering if I should use my finger to put this on, but I will say I really like the way it feels. It feels very promising. And I just place that everywhere I want to put these shimmers down. Yeah, I can feel the tackiness already. Betty Jean loves that one, so I've been wanting to try it forever now. So now I want to go into this gorgeous, it looks like a duo, maybe, yeah, it's a duo. No, a multi-chrome. It's so pretty. Let's go ahead and actually swatch both these shimmers real quick. So this is the shade Squirrely. Look at that. It's so pretty. I mean, I know I've already showed you guys the swatches of this, but I really like to do the up close ones too. But I think that is so beautiful. I don't know where that hair is on my face, but it's going to make me lose my mind. So then we're going to go into Secret Stash. Look at that on the finger. It's stunning. Oh, that's going to be in my favorite shimmers and my favorite palettes video. The next one. It's so pretty. So, like I said, we're going to go in with Squirrely. And I just want to put this right here. Oh, that's such a pretty combo with these mattes. And it looks really good on this base as well. When I'm editing, I'll pop like a text up here to let you guys know about the longevity of this eyeshadow. Editing Heather here, so we're gonna ignore the fact that my hair kind of looks like Medusa. The reason I am popping on is because something happened with my camera and I lost a piece of the footage where I showed you what I did with the inner corner, so I didn't want to just leave it like that. I had to come tell you guys. So I decided against going with the center shade, even though I really wanted to use all 6 shades. I just felt like it really didn't go with the look, and I'm glad I trusted my gut on that. So instead, I went in with the Dewdrops palette from Unearthly Cosmetics, and I swatched all of these out, which you guys did not see. So I'm going to do that now because I promised you that in the beginning of the video. But for the sake of the look, what I did was I used Drip on the inside part of the lid, and then I used this side of Splash on that very inner corner. And that's basically the look. For liner, I used the Cosmic Yellow liner from NYX, which you guys know is one of my favorites. And it was also my first time trying, let me see what I did with it. The basket is behind me. It was my first time trying the Bella Beauty Bar Lash, what's it called? The Bella Beauty Bar Lush Lash Mascara, which is a really cute name. But I showed you guys what the applicator looked like in case you aren't familiar with it, and I actually used it again today for this look, and I really love like how much it lengthens. It dries really quickly too, which I appreciate, because especially if you're someone who likes to do lashes, it makes it easy to like be able to put your lashes on immediately, which if you're in a time crunch can be a really good thing. But so far so good. I share my thoughts, I think, with you after the part where the footage is lost. I haven't actually edited the ending of it yet, but I think I do. But I think the mascara is really beautiful. So I do have lashes on for this look. I have on the lashes in the shade. God, I do that all the time. In the style Flare from Bright Lashes. I love these so much. But I also put these on at the end of the original look as well. But I just wanted to be transparent about using lashes and the mascara. We don't need another lash gate. But let me go ahead and show you guys the swatches of this really quick. This is so pretty. I'm so glad that I picked this up. This shade right here, Drip, looks like earth. It's so pretty. And I know it blurs a little bit where it's like not in focus sometimes, but that actually makes it look better, I feel like you could see it better. But some of these are like really smooth, like that one. Look at that. It's so beautiful, so smooth. So that's the shade Splash. Some of them are a little more flaky, but not real flaky. It's not really a flaky formula. It's just more impactful. But the next one is Splash, and Splash is so pretty. It's this shade right here, which is actually like marbled, and it's so pretty. So this is the one that I use on the very inner corner, but I only use the left side of it because it's more yellow, and I love shades like that. And I love that they've been doing them because you actually get like several shades in one if you use a smaller brush, which I think is really cool. But then we have Splish. I actually laugh so hard because it's Splish, Splash, Splosh, which is hilarious. But this kind of reminds me of a more shimmery, like Fenty Gloss Bomb. Not Gloss Bomb, the Kilowatt. Let me look. How many carats? How many times could I get the name of this wrong? I probably cut some of them out, but trust me, you'll be grateful for it. But that shade is so pretty. There's like a lot of subtle shifts in there as well. It's just so stunning. I'm hoping that, you know, they all kind of pick up on camera. But then we have that shade that kind of looks like earth, like from far away. It's so pretty, which is the shade Drop. The top row is Plop, Drip, Drop, which is so funny. It's like a Dr. Seuss book, which I loved back in the day. But you seen how that was like blue-green in the pan? Look at it on the hand. It's so fluorescent, so beautiful. And I'm guessing like it depends on what you put this on, like what color it will actually look. And I love shades like that. They're so fun for me. And then we have the yellow, which is the one I put like on this part of the lid, which is really, really pretty. It's got a little bit of peachy pink in there as well. Oh, it makes me so happy. I love a fiery shade. And I know it's not going to pick up the way it actually looks in person, but there it is on the finger in case that does pick up a little better. And then lastly, we have the shade Plop, which is such a like fiery pink shade. It's so pretty. And I'm going to put this on the top. There's like a gold shift to it. It's so pretty. Before I wipe it off, I'll show it to you here as well. But that's all I wanted to tell you guys about the look. But I do want to mention it actually happened twice in this video, as I'm sure you noticed. But I was also talking about the new collab with Blend Bunny, and I know I accidentally said like Bella Beauty Bar. I do that a lot. But I'm really excited about it because it's actually with Glisten Cosmetics and Lynn's makeup, and I freaking love her. So I'm like really excited about it, but I'm also shocked that they are doing so many collabs back to back. It's like the other people that have collabed really, they're not getting their shining moment, I feel like. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm still so freaking super excited for it. But I wanted to mention that too before I go. That and the fact that I filmed 3 videos with lipstick on my teeth. So I'm probably going to have to make this little disclaimer about the lipstick as well in every video. I like to say I was shaking my head the whole time I was editing this morning. But let's go ahead and get back to the video. I am back, and did this not turn out so freaking good? I love it. The lips with the eyes, the outfit. I wish you guys could see it all, which you'll see it better zoomed out and in the intro and stuff, which I have not filmed yet. But this is what the mascara looks like without lashes. So I think I need to let it like dry out a little. You know, some are better the longer they are opened, but I do like it so far. I mean, I have like crappy lashes to begin with. You can kind of see better when I turn my head sideways, but I think these turned out really nice. But like I said, I just can't wait to let it dry out a little bit and then see if I can get some of that volumizing part of it too, because at this moment it's more lengthening, but it's holding my curl better than a lot of other mascaras do so far. But I've only had it on for like 10 or 15 minutes. So I'll update you guys on this, maybe even pop it up on the screen if I've gotten to try it again, and I could tell you more about longevity and stuff, and if it gets like under my eyes. But for liner, I used the NYX Epic Wear liner in the shade Cosmic Yellow. It's one of my favorites, so I absolutely had to do it. And I also went ahead and did the lips, obviously. Look at me announcing the obvious. But for lips, I used 2 Unearthly lip liner pencils. Look how tiny they are. These are my favorite. I actually already picked up 2 more, but the shades Khaki and Cafe. So I like to line my lips with Khaki and then line above the Cupid's bow and under my lip and the corners of my lips with Cafe because it's a little darker. And I tapped some of the Unearthly satin lipstick in the shade Morning in the center. And I love these. These are available on the actual site now, not just the concept store. It's the 5-piece Sorceress set. They're amazing. But I went over that with the Pat McGrath Labs Lip Fetish Lip Balm, and it looks beautiful. This lip balm is so freaking nice. So thank you, Amanda, for picking that up for me. I love it so much. But I'm going to go and apply my lashes real quick. I'm going to do the Flare lashes from Bright Lashes. I've been freaking loving these lashes. I need to make another order because I don't want to run out. But I'm going to go do this real quick and I will be right back and give you my thoughts on all of this stuff. And we'll close this video out. And here is the finished look with the lashes. I love them. I think they are so freaking beautiful. And they're the half lashes. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. But now let's talk about all of this stuff. So I'm only going to talk about the stuff that's like new in my collection because a lot of the other stuff are favorites. This I did in a haul and I've been loving and enjoying it since. And the powder as well. Like I said, this one, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpt Concealer, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just not enough coverage for me. And what else? You guys already know I love this freaking highlighter and the Singe Beauty blushes. So we'll talk about the rest. The Tier foundation, I've already kind of told you how I feel about it. Ever since I learned the correct way to use it, I've been enjoying it a lot more. And the lip products are my favorite. I will have all of this linked down below. But so far so good on the Shimmer Stay. I'm excited to keep using this and gather my thoughts. if I would have thought of it, I would have used the NYX glitter glue on one side and this on the other, but unfortunately it didn't occur to me. So, and I'll also keep trying out the mascara. I'm loving this freaking Pat McGrath lip balm. I really didn't want to, but I do, and I'm excited to have it. As for the palette, I think it's so fun. I used 5 of the 6 shades. I really want to use Secret Stash. That is such a gorgeous multi-chrome. It might even be a hollow. I'll have to look it up and see. But I think it's so beautiful. And like I said, I cannot wait to see what else they come out with in these little 6-pan collections. I'm so glad that I picked up this Dewdrops palette from Unearthly Cosmetics because it's so freaking good. So glad that I have it in my collection. It's so beautiful and fun. It would be a great little highlight palette too. Most of these shades could be used as a highlighter, especially if you have very light skin like I do. But anyways, I was so excited to film this look and to share my exciting news with you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any of these products in your collection and what your thoughts are on them. I would love to hear your thoughts on the trip and everything. But if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I really hope you will. There's going to be a lot of fun things coming. But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you liked it, leave us some nature-esque emojis, fall emojis. I know I still have my Halloween background up, but I decided I'm going to switch straight over to Christmas. And I'm waiting on some stuff to get here, but that will be very soon. I'm thinking I might even like record it and show you guys like my process for putting my backdrops together. I think that could be really fun. It's just going to be a timing thing and whether or not I have the time to do it, but I think it would be a fun idea. But thank you guys so much. I don't know if I said it or not, but if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye.